Welcome. This is the English Bulletin broadcasted live to you from one of SNTV studios in Hargeisa. I'm Mohammed Adam with the main stories making headlines at the moment. President attends ceremony marking the founding of the National Army. Ministry of Education receives funds earmarked for drought impact mitigation. A new polytechnic school established in Hargeisa. A ceremonial event marking the 23rd anniversary of the founding of the Somaliland Army has been held in Hargeisa. The event had in attendance the President of Somaliland, Ahmed Mohamed Mahamoud Silani, high-ranking military and police commanders, as well as a wide array of political figures. The event took place at the command centre of the army, whereby the armed forces saluted the President in his arrival at the place where the ceremony was taking place.
مدن مدحويني waxaa salaantaada u diyaara cutubyo ka tirsan ciidanka qaranka jamhuuriyadda Soomaaliland oo kugu soo dhaweynaya munaasabadda 23 guurada aasaaska ciidanka qaranka jamhuuriyadda Soomaaliland mudane madaxweyne ku soo.
The President attended the ceremony scheduled to mark the 23rd anniversary of the founding of the Somaliland Army. The President sent congratulations to the armed forces for the anniversary and commended their efforts towards standing up to all threats against the security of the country and securing all borders of Somaliland. It's an honor that I have today attended the ceremony marking the 23rd anniversary of the establishment of the armed forces of the Republic of Somaliland. From this colorful event, I am delighted to convey a message of congratulations to all armed forces of the Republic of Somaliland. I am also praying Allah for all braves who martyred for their motherland, and praying Allah for them to forgive their sins and be merciful to them. Disarming and bringing together tribal gunmen all around the country brought the establishment of the National Army, whose members are those who were born that very day. This event brought founding a national army whose strength can defend the nation's sovereignty. I'm sending congratulations to the leaders and officials who were leading the efforts to found this national army. I owe to especially mention the late President of the Republic of Somaliland, Mohamed Haji Ibrahim Igal, and his Deputy President, Abdurrahman or Ali Farah, who are leading this national initiative that has been rejoiced. I have to mention the commander who founded the Somaliland Army, Hassan Ali Abukar, and the deceased Shirdon Mahamoud Shirdon Farah, whose efforts would never be forgotten, who was as courageous to nationalize militias and his army's tribal gunmen. May Allah be merciful to all deceased heroes. The President discussed advancements made by the National Army and members of the army whose ranks have been increased due to the efforts to a better serving the country. President Ahmed Mohamed Mahamoud Silani stated that the number of the armed forces has been increased during the 6 years period he's been in office, and that the army has reached its operations to various new borderlines. He also stressed that trainings has been increased to make sure army members are skillful in holding their duties. The President added that equipment and weaponry of the army has been increased, since the government brought weapons to raise their strength and morale of the army. President Ahmed Silani highlighted that members of the army has been given stripes to make sure that officials could be identified among personnel, and that salaries have been increased. For troops guarding borders, special wages have been earmarked to make sure that they've been taken care of. For troops guarding borders, special wages have been earmarked to take care of them and their families to boost morale. The Chief Commander of the Somaliland Army, Major General Nuh Ismail Tani, spoke at the event and discussed the history and the stage the founding of the army went through. He reiterated that army members are selectively and evenly from all communities residing throughout Somaliland. The Somaliland Minister of Defence, Ahmed Haji Ali Adami, speaking at the ceremony, stated that the Somaliland Army is crucial for the security and defence of the Republic of Somaliland. He added that the Army earmarked funds to participate in efforts toward mitigating the impact of drought against pastoralist communities residing throughout the eastern regions of Somaliland. The Director General of the Ministry of Education and Higher Studies received funds raised among students in Gabile intended for mitigation of the impact of drought upon pastoralist communities residing in the eastern regions of Somaliland. The Coordinator of Education in Gabile, speaking at the event, stated that the funds raised among the students and educational community in the region was intended to reach their fellow citizens impacted by droughts, since it's a moral obligation upon all citizens to provide dire assistance in saving lives and mitigating the severity of the drought impact. The Director General of the Ministry of Education and Higher Studies, Abdi Abdullahi, reiterated that the Ministry will transfer the donation to the committee assigned to the drought mitigation. He added that other education institutions throughout the country should take similar steps in helping relieve the hardships facing their fellow citizens impacted by severe drought. The Somaliland Minister of Public Works and Transport, accompanied by the Director General of the Ministry of Education and the Chairman of the Civil Service Agency, unveiled a new polytechnic school founded by the Ministry. The Director General of the Ministry of Public Works and Transport spoke at the event. He stated that the new polytechnic school has been established with the intention of making sure Somaliland youths are skillful and to reduce unemployment to the lowest level possible. The head of the Department of Development, Hoda Ayan Sultan, reiterated that the Ministry of Public Works and Transport took the first initiative of its kind to secure efforts aimed at reducing unemployment by enhancing skills of youths and augmenting their morale in creating employment for themselves and for their fellow youths. Other keynote speakers at the event commended the Ministry of Public Works and Transport for bravely taking efforts toward establishing the Polytechnic School. The Minister of Public Works and Transport, also speaking at the ceremony, stated that the Polytechnic School will serve not only in educating youth, but also in granting them with the skills. He urged youth to grasp this opportunity and pledged that this school will evenly and fairly provide opportunities to Somaliland youths. And that's it for this edition of the English Bulletin. From me and the rest of the team, thank you for joining us. Catch us tomorrow at the same time.